I ain't no Simba. Spin straight fire like Shinra. Ain't nobody ever outdid us. Up in the clouds on Nimbus. Got the Cartier, we the fire force. Assassination classroom, I'm a killer course. Late Oreo, grinding, can't go poor. Ain't no going back like Elite Four. Grinding for my cost now, we can eat more. Berserk on the beat like a beat Jordan. 4 Dragon Balls on me, I need 3 more. And I'm still spitting fire like a people. Guild Hero Falco Black, here with Maru Kodum, as well as Big Homie Rod, the co-masters of the guild. And what we're going to do here is, as I told you guys, we're going to talk about Meet the Creators. And this way you get to know not just about our Big Homie Rod personalities, but you know about Rodney. Not about just Maru Kodum personality. You'll know about who Malcolm is. And not about Falco Black personality. You'll know who's, yeah, you thought I was going to tell you what my name is. Obviously, at this point, you guys know I'm Charles and all that stuff. But this is where, you know, we drop the personas and all that stuff, but we can know a little bit more about us and all that stuff. And today we're going to focus on, you know, Rodney and all the instance. So, Rodney, for me, is a childhood friend and all that stuff. You know, we've known each other since, shit, I don't even know how long. I think it was still maybe 1999. I might be guessing. Probably 2003 is probably how long I know him. So, about 17 years and all that stuff.
No, 2003. We was in kindergarten in 2001.
So, I'm tripping. See? He know more than me. 2001, definitely. Yeah.
So, it had to be, so it had to be like 2000, 2001, around there.
So, about 20 years.
About 20 years.
And if you guys remember, me and Javi Gonza, we was in Casher class, and Big Homie Rod was next door Motovich class and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was with my niece and all that stuff. So Big Homie Rod.
Columbus School.
Definitely.
Whoever went to Columbus School in Carteret, you know.
Hence where the name Carter Gill come from. So Big Homie Rod, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do the fans not know about Big Homie Rod, Rodney, that they should know?
Shit. I'm Rodney Hamlet. 24 years old. Single father. I served in the Army for 5 years. I'm from Carteret, New Jersey. Currently live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know, thugging it out until, you know, your boy finally, you know, moved back to Jersey one day. Dragon Ball is really, you know, it's really a great anime. I don't know why people sit there and, you know, bash it. Or it's either you're a dick rider or you hate it. There's no in-between person for Dragon Ball. I've never understood that. Every other anime has like great fan bases. It's either a DBZ dick riding club or a DBZ hate group.
Definitely.
Stop it.
And you know I gotta feed off of that hate. Sometimes I gotta troll Goku to get these views up. Sorry, Goku. I'm sorry.
Big ass wrestling fan. It doesn't have to be WWE. Currently, my favorite promotion is NXT. I really love NXT, and right behind that is AEW. AEW, Jon Moxley is my favorite wrestler. Right, like ever since the Shield came out, Jon Moxley's been my favorite wrestler.
Definitely.
Ever since. So
yeah,
you know, he kind of filled that CM Punk void for me.
Definitely. And just want to add one thing real quick before you continue. Yeah. I want to add one thing about Big Homie Rod. This man, Big Homie Rod, is so damn dedicated. Like, let me know if it's confidential so I can cut it out. My boy, when we had to do our videos, like when we were like 2-3 months in, I told my boy, look, you gotta go on your little tour for like a month and all that stuff. You ain't gotta be on the videos. And my boy still wanted to get on the videos. I'm like, bro, are you probably in an unidentified location right now? How do you even got service to be on this video chat right now, bro? You need to go sleep.
Yo, shout out to Verizon. Verizon kept your boy in the game. We were in the middle of the desert in New Mexico with no service, field exercise. Still made it to the group Still made it to the group call.
Definitely, man. So, let me see. When it comes to Big Homie Rod, what is your favorite moments that you had, you know, growing up? Of course, I know your son is definitely one of your biggest moments, biggest achievements, too, and all that stuff. So, what is these accolades that I should know about Rodney, that the fans should know about, you know, Big Homie Rod, young Rodney Hamlet?
Just know, me and Charles used to be rivals growing up.
Yeah, I thought Ash and Gary was something.
we was Ash and Gary. We was ketchup versus mustard. We was jelly versus peanut butter. Chocolate versus vanilla. You know, skin versus dark skin.
Before that.
Yo, y'all funny.
You know, we was Triple H and Shawn Michaels, we was DX, and then we broke up, then we became DX again, and then we broke up again, and now basically our life has been just like fucking Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like we at the point where they're the NXT coaches now, you know.
We'll be celebrating in the ring. He pedigree my ass.
Goku, Vegeta, you name it. Charles, we've been personal rivals.
Definitely, man. And it wasn't really our faults. We had older siblings. You know how older siblings. Well, mine's really my nephew that's older than me. But like, I can't explain that story. Big Homie Rod knows how I had to explain that story my whole life.
I've been explained like it. I don't know. I bet it's weird explaining that to people.
I had to explain that all my life, bro. That's why I'm just saying siblings. We had siblings that used to instigate us, bro.
Oh, so you cranked uncle. Oh, shit.
Definitely, bro. And it's freaking crazy, bro.
I grew up always knowing that, but I always told my mom and shit, like, yo, that's Charles' cousin, you know, his cousins live with him, you know?
Definitely. Now, Malk, I know you probably got a couple questions Big Homie Rod want to answer and all that stuff.
All right, Rodney. Yo, Big Rod.
Big Homie Rod.
Big Homie Rod. I was getting there. Rodder. All right?
Oh, yeah. And you'll never see me ride a hat.
Yeah. What was one of your motivations every day? You know?
Aubrey Hamlet. Get up every day. And myself. Well, myself.
Let him go.
My selfish needs keep me up.
He said my selfish needs.
Definitely.
My needs keep pushing me.
Definitely. And if Big Homie Rod don't
mind,
what made
you get into anime?
What made me get into anime?
Was it Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, that's why in the beginning intro, I explained. I love Dragon Ball Z. I got the Dragon Ball. The Broly.
You always got the other day you had on the Goku shirt too, the black one.
Yeah, man. Like I love Dragon Ball. It's
definitely
part of my life.
And if I can say one thing, man, when it comes to Big Homie Rod, bro. Now Rodney's son is a scholar, man. His son's young, but his son's a scholar, bro. I'm talking student a month. Even right now with the virtual classes, my boy is still doing it. My boy is still.
Bro, I'll be honest, bro. Me and Aubrey, we was butting heads the other day, bro. Because since Aubrey had this layoff for school, bro, like, man, he be pissing me off because I be having him sit here on the MacBook, you know, doing his little success making shit that his fucking school makes us do. Well, I think today was the last day because he had his kindergarten graduation today. Shouts out, I have a first grader now, but I don't know what was his problem the other day. It was easy. It was 16 minus fucking 7.
All right, but you're 24. It's easy for you, bro. I said you're 24. It's easy for you, bro. You can't do that.
So he was sitting here, and like if you notice when he is doing schoolwork, I'm over there on the couch, and he's over here at the dining room table, business office, computer lounge, whatever you put your shit at when you get home for the day, you put your keys and your cigarettes, and I got my pick and my brush, I don't really eat here. I don't know who eats at dinner table anymore these days. I didn't grow up with a dinner table.
I eat in the living room.
See, time out. The viewers need to see this. I fucking hate Fayetteville. It's been raining for 3 days straight. Hold on. It's been raining since Monday night.
I don't know, bro. Last time it was raining for like 3 days straight, bro. You know what happened to Uriah, right?
See what I mean? You hear that?
Why is it still bright out there? Well, you in the same time zone as me, so you should be bright. You said we all in the same time zone. I'm tripping.
But yeah, man. But if 16 minus 7, and I really went, oh my God. He was making me look bad.
I can't believe you.
Aubrey was really making your boy look bad, bro. He was like, I was like, bro, pull out 7. 7 on your hand. Pull out 7 fingers. Count with me, my nigga. He's killing me.
I know you see the memes, bro. Like, what's going? If I have 4 apples and I take away 3, kids still don't get it. I have 4 apples. Take the belt. I have 4 apples.
Bro, I was like, Aubrey, if I had 7, I was trying to take 7 from 16. But you had 16 plates, and you gave me 7. I swear to God. Boy.
Yeah, you too much.
And then he started, he's 5. He's fucking 5. So I guess I'm the big scary black man. like I know he be looking at me like he's big, he's black. I've never seen the top of his head because he never takes his hat off. So first of all, I don't feel like he trusts me because he doesn't see my head. But
that's a father type thing. You gotta see what that is.
Me and him are best friends, bro. Me and Arby are best friends. It's just sometimes it's like a little malfunction. But basically, it's not like a father-son. Like, we have father-son moments, but I really we growing up as brothers. I'm 24 and he's 5. He's gonna be 6 in like 2 months. So it's like,
what's his birthday? What's his birthday month again? When's his birthday month again?
August 26th.
Ooh, that's 4 days away from mine. And that's another special month. But that we'll wait until it's Falcon Black turn for that.
But yeah, man, it's like by the time I'm 30, he's gonna be a teenager. So I think about stuff like that.
Definitely. Now, before we go, Model Coding, you got any more questions for the Rodney?
Nah, you don't deserve any more.
Definitely.
Alright.
Nah, I'm just playing with you, dog. I'm just playing. How do you get your beard so immaculate? That's my last question.
Well, how do I? Well,
what beard oil you using? Come on, man. You gotta let me know.
This is a PG show, so I can't tell you.
Oh my.
Oh, it's PG, but you been cursing up a store.
Oh my goodness, bro.
This is a PG. This is a PG show, so I can't tell you my secrets to a very long period. But I'd like to say on my version of since I'm the first episode for this new thing, I'd like to say, rest in peace, Shad Gaspard. You've given me great moments in life. Like, I swear to God, like every time I heard Brooklyn, I got really hype. I really got hype as fuck. And I'm still upset, and I'm still mad that Crime Time never won the World Tag Team titles, even though they stole them.
Yeah, that was wild.
They held them, but they weren't officially champions. And the height of their career was when they teamed up with John Cena, and they fucked, I think, JBL. I feel like they deserved more, and I feel like they should have been swallowed up by WWE years ago when JTG got real big. Like, they could have been a great tag team. Definitely. Like, to be honest, WWE has been trying to replicate Crime Time for the fucking longest with the Prime Time players or any black duo they put together now. Like, the Street Profits are just a clean college version of Crime Time. Mm-hmm. I feel like the Street Profits, like, their whole gimmick has to be like inspired by Crime Time.
Definitely.
Yeah. So knowing that his last words were "Save my son," and being a father, like, I kind of think about stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of selfish, but at that, I probably would have said, why are you coming? Maybe I probably would have said, why are you coming to get me? I don't know. But he was that was a courageous act. And I probably do this, I'll definitely probably do the same thing. So it's like, to all the dads in the world, like, you know, one of our fellow dads, like, what? Oh, the door. Hold on.
I got you. Like, until Big Homie Rod come back, just like he was saying, like, you know, Shad Gaspar, part of Crime Time, had a lot of accolades even after, you know, leaving WWE and all that stuff. He was like, you know, stunt double. He was acting in a couple films and all that stuff, you know, becoming a bodybuilder. Even one thing that you want to think about too is when Kofi won the titles and you saw that video with him and MVP. Like, he was always told, and you know, Casey Navarro, he's the kid that we grew up with that actually had the opportunity to meet Shad Gaspar and personally said that Shad Gaspar is a person that saved his career and all that stuff, made him want to continue in the professional wrestling field, being an independent wrestler and all that stuff. And just in that video, you seen how selfless he was. It wasn't about, I wanted to be that first black guy to become the champion. He saw that somebody finally broke the corporate ladder, somebody broke the glass ceiling and all that stuff, and it was just a moment that everybody can like share in that moment and all that stuff. And he just showed like his face, MVP face, and just showed that was at one point that we finally made it, you know, finally got over the mountaintop and all that stuff. And like, he's really gonna be missed in all that time, man. It really is, bro. I really like Shad Gaspar. I follow him ever since I seen him back into the screen. You know, I follow him, everything that he was doing and all that stuff. And it was really sad to see that happened. But just to know that even that he was very altruistic at the end, telling them that it's not about me, you gotta save my son and all that stuff. And it's just sad, man. So, rest in paradise to Shad Gaspar. Definitely. Now, you guys got anything else before we go?
Damn, I really ended this episode on a sad note.
It's all right. But Shad Gaspar will want us to say this. We're going to say it in 3, 2, 1. Yo, 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 yo! Pop a 40 and check your rollie. It's crime time. Brooklyn. Guys, overall, that's all we got for this episode here. Meet the Creators. Hope you guys got an in-depth look at, you know, Big Homie Rod, also known as Rodney Hamlet. Rodney Hamlet, about how he moves, everything that he does and all that stuff. We're going to have a lot more episodes like this. It's not just going to just be one episode. It's just that and you never get to know about him again. We'll have categories. Maybe you'll get to know what his favorite food is. That's PG. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Maybe you get to know more about you, like, what's called? He traveled the world. Big Homie Rod did travel the world. He been all around the world. He been in the South Korea and all that stuff. He been in Japan. He been Planet Namek. He been the other world. That one time I had to get him when we was kids. I sent him the other world and wished him back to Dragon Ball.
He was on Frieza's ship too, bro.
He was on Frieza's ship
that one time.
He was a side character in Naruto. You ain't see that episode of Naruto? Episode 370. He was a side character in that episode.
He was that guy that was like this.
But next week, we going to get an in-depth look at the guy that I met in college. The guy that it all started with a conversation of, I like that One Punch Man button. Where'd you get it from? And who would have known 4 or 5 years later, this guy become like one of my best friends that I truly enjoy being around. Great morale and all that stuff. And that's Malcolm right here. Malcolm Kodum. So until next week, guys, like I always say, be sure to subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Glicklock, whatever they got and all that stuff. And we're going to continue to go beyond together. I caught a Rochi mom and they running with these stakes. Like I'm running back to get hand off. I ain't talking about that shit. That woman over your head. See, I feel I kill him like a halo.